So, nice to having you.
Nice to
Thank you
see
very
you.
much. Thanks. What attracted you to this role? I mean, you're not a warlover in your private life.
No, no. The script, only the script first. I thought David was a good filmmaker. I liked his early films, Flirting with Disaster and Spanking the Monkey. But more importantly, the script was just terrific. Originally, it was written and they thought Clint Eastwood was going to play the role that I played. Clint and I we're often up for the same roles. When he fell out, there were a few other actors that they have to go through before I get a chance. So I just wanted to be in the film no matter what. I would have played any role I could have. And then when this role became available, that seemed perfect for me.
What was the most difficult scene to shoot?
Most difficult, there were a few, mostly the action sequences because we were out in the desert. Just simple things like jumping out of the Jeep became very difficult. Jumping out of the Humvee while it was moving were probably the most difficult. But there was a lot of dialogue and action at the same time, and that always is tricky because you only get a couple of takes before you run out of action, so you have to move quickly.
Okay. Is there any funny story behind the scenes?
I have to think. Not really. I mean, we were working, I was doing ER and this at the same time, so I was working 7 days a week and flying in every other day. So 4 times a week I would fly to Arizona to work and fly back. So there wasn't a whole lot of time for jokes. It was mostly just sleep whenever you can.
So are you doing that special last episode from ER, or
no one has ever asked me to do it, believe it or not. They're my friends at ER, and Juliana asked me if she said, you should come back and do my last episode, and I said fine. But no one has ever approached me from the company to do it, so I don't think so. Probably not.
Okay. So in the past few years, you did some completely different movies.
To say the least.
Yeah. What's your next project? Maybe another Batman?
No more Batman.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but I thought I buried the franchise. I think they may end up doing it again anyway. The film that I have coming next here is a film with the Coen brothers called Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I'm so proud of it. We were accepted to the Cannes Film Festival, so we'll go there with that. And then this summer, Mark Wahlberg and I, again, are starring in a very, very big sort of action drama about called A Perfect Storm, which was a best-selling book, about 6 fishermen in Boston, Massachusetts, true story, who were caught in the worst storm in recorded history, and what happens to them.
That sounds a lot of fun.
Wolfgang Petersen directed it too.
Yeah,
so it should be
the
fun.
German
Yes.
director. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of fans in Switzerland. Have you ever visited Switzerland?
I've never been to Switzerland.
No.
You know, 2 days ago I was in Rome. Never been to Rome. The day before I was in Berlin, and I've never been to Berlin. Up until very recently, I wasn't really able to travel. I was working and didn't really have the money to travel. And then since I've actually gotten the money to travel and actually been sent around and worked abroad, I haven't had the time. So as soon as I take some time off, as soon as I stop working, I want to travel. I hear it's beautiful. I was supposed to be a best man in a wedding in Switzerland, and I couldn't go because I was working. So I always felt like I've missed out.
Okay. I ask some young ladies and girls in my home country in Switzerland. I meet George Clooney. So what's in your mind when you hear the name George Clooney?
Uh-oh.
And a lot of different reasons. So, one girl said, "Oh, he's so great, and he's a good-looking guy."
Mm-hmm.
And one said, "He's the most sexiest man in the world." So
I gave her money to say that, though. I paid her to say that.
So what do you think? What comes in your mind when you hear
when I hear my name? I don't know. You know, I like to work, and I just go to work every day, and the rest of it you sort of leave up to other people and other things. And if they're nice to you, no matter what they say, that's always nice. It's a compliment. So you can't complain about people being nice to you.
One girl asking me, is he in a relationship right now? So please excuse that.
I have
so is there hope?
Well, I have a pet pig right now that I'm still very close with. So I stay with my pig, and I have lasted through many more relationships than my relationship. So I'm very happy with my pig right now.
Okay. Is there a name of that pig?
Max the pig.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to travel with me, but he got a little too fat.